All right, hello folks. Hi, welcome back. I'm Mr. Nuclear Monster, your friendly neighborhood nuclear monster. You can also call me Jack. That's my real name. Fix my chair. And thank you as always to Kyster for their lovely rain sound that we're listening to right now. As I close some apps that I shouldn't have left open. And I learned German using Duolingo and Memrise. And yeah, I think that's about it for the intro part. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. Let's get started. I'm a little ways outside the demotion zone, which is pretty nice this week. I think, yeah, not a great week for learning, but something better than some. So let's get started. Got about an hour here where I'll learn some
Prost!
German with Duolingo and Memrise. Yep. And Prost. It's a great way to start off. That means cheers.
Ehe, Ehre, Ehe.
Bis bald,
Bis
Vater.
bald, Vater. See you soon, Father.
Roh,
Roh.
Peter, wie geht's?
Peter, wie geht's? Peter, how are you?
Ü, Ü.
Ooh.
Guten Tag, wie geht's?
Tag, wie geht's? Good day, how are you? Hello. We're going to do some matching here. Hello is hello.
Hallo.
Good is good.
Gut.
Very is sehr.
Sehr.
Cheers is Prost.
Prost.
Hey, geez. Good to see you.
Bis bald.
Bis bald.
Spo,
I had completely forgotten that I said that. So you said Pizzone. I'm just like, what the heck is he talking about?
Spo.
Yes.
Spo.
My go live notification for Twitch was the demotion Pizzone.
Okay, danke.
Okay, danke. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. What? It really just asked me to translate okay.
Danke. Okay.
Danke. Okay. Good afternoon, how are you? Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
Super. Prost.
Super Prost. Thank you, I'm alright. Danke. Mir geht's gut. Oder es geht. Like it goes. See you soon. Bis bald. I'm alright, thank you. Es geht. Danke. Es geht. Alright. Perfect. Great way to start a stream. That's 718 days. Fixing greetings. There's a company called American Greetings. There must be a company called like Australian Greetings. Is there one called German Greetings? Maybe they'd get in trouble with the American Greetings people, who are probably super litigious.
Wir müssen eine Bettdecke kaufen.
Wir müssen eine Bettdecke kaufen. We have to buy a bedspread.
Ich studiere Geschichte und wohne in einer WG.
I study history and live in a shared apartment. Ich studiere Geschichte und wohne in einer WG.
Die Bettdecke ist warm.
Bettdecke ist warm? Oh, really? Bedspread is warm. Why is that?
Ich bin Student und ich wohne in einer WG.
I'm a student and I live in a shared apartment.
Das Kopfkissen ist sehr weich.
Das Kopfkissen ist sehr was? Weich?
Das Kopfkissen ist sehr weich.
The pillow is very soft.
Es ist nachts leise hier.
It is not quiet here. Oh, yeah. I read that. I don't know why I thought Nix, but it was clearly Knox. Oh, totally. That makes sense. Yeah, we had... Actually, the only thing I've ever seen that's Australian named is... I'm actually not even sure if that was what called, but I called it the Australian store in California, where they had like... It was near an airport, and they had a bunch of Australian goods.
Meine Eltern wohnen jetzt allein.
Meine Eltern wohnen jetzt allein. My parents live alone now. Oh, I got an extra E. That's okay. Our neighbor's name is Anna. Unsere Nachbarin heißt Anna.
Ich bin allein und das ist okay.
Ich bin allein. Und das ist okay. Yes, it is. That means I am alone. That is okay. Ich bin nicht allein, but that's okay. Is your neighbor friendly? Ist. Oh, Australian Geographic. There you go. It's cool. Yeah. Like National Geographic. Actually, I don't even know why it's called National Geographic. I mean, they don't. It's so strange. Is your neighbor friendly? Ist dein Nachbarn freundlich? Deine Nachbarn, but how would I know that it's deine? I mean, maybe it's always deine? No, that doesn't make sense. Weird.
Wohnst du zurzeit allein?
Wohnst du zur Zeit allein? Do you currently live alone? Wohnst du zur Zeit allein?
Meine Nachbarin ist eine Hexe und sie kocht gut.
My neighbor is a witch, and she cooks well. Meine Nachbarin ist eine Hexe und sie kocht gut.
Ist dein Bett zu weich?
Ist dein Bett Bett would be uppercase. Bett zu weich. I wrote two S's like you're eating the bed. No, just one. And is your bed too soft? My cat is really quiet at night. Meine Katze ist wirklich leise at night. How do you say at night? I think you just say Knox wirklich leise. Yep. Meine Katze ist Knox wirklich leise. My cat is really quiet at night. Wish I had a cat.
Ich mag den Kühlschrank nicht.
Probably allergic to them. Ich mag den Kühlschrank nicht. I don't like the refrigerator. I need an umlaut on the U.
Meine Freunde wohnen zurzeit in einer WG.
Yeah. I miss my last cat too. My friends. Is this friends? I think this is my friends. Yeah. Because you can see, because it's both meine.
Meine Freunde.
If this was girlfriend, it'd be Freundin. So it's plural because of the E here, and this says
Wohnen.
wohnen instead of wohna or something else, or wohn. My friends live, actually, and then Zurzeit means currently. So my friends currently live in a shared apartment. Friends currently live in a shared apartment. Meine Freunde wohnen zurzeit in einer WG.
Ich wohne im Mehrfamilienhaus.
Ich wohne in Mehrfamilienhaus. That means I live in an apartment building. Oh, I wrote in instead of im. It's always hard to hear, but sometimes
Ich wohne im Mehrfamilienhaus.
you can just hear the M sound.
Es ist immer kalt im Mehrfamilienhaus.
This is immer kalt im Mehrfamilienhaus. It is always cold in the apartment building.
Hat die Wohnung schon einen Kühlschrank?
Die Wohnung. Was?
Hat die Wohnung schon einen Kühlschrank?
Oh, right. So this is... Does the apartment already have a refrigerator? Which is an important question in Germany, because many times you rent an apartment and it doesn't have any refrigerator fixtures, a sink, cabinets. Apparently that's just all often up to the tenant, which is very strange. Hat die Wohnung schon einen Kühlschrank?
Hat die Wohnung schon einen Kühlschrank?
Does the apartment already have a refrigerator?
Meine Bettdecke ist weich und rot.
Die Bettdecke ist weit und was?
Meine Bettdecke ist weich und rot.
Und rot? Oh, Vike. Not, yeah, this doesn't make sense. Vite does not make sense. Vike makes sense because that means soft.
Es ist nachts leise hier.
It is quiet at night here. Or it's quiet here at night. Either one works. And es ist nachts leise hier.
Meine Eltern wohnen jetzt allein.
Eltern wohnen jetzt allein. There we go. Is your neighbor friendly? Ist deine Nachbarin freundlich?
Ist dein
Sweet.
Bett zu weich?
Ist dein Bett zu weich? Is your bed too soft?
Ich wohne im Mehrfamilienhaus.
Im Mehrfamilienhaus. I live in an apartment building.
Meine Bettdecke ist weich und rot.
Meine Bettdecke ist weich und rot. My bed spread is comfortable or soft and red. All right, all right. Mir geht's gut und du? Und meine... Good. And exercises have been going pretty well. Meine... Oibungen. I've never actually heard that word before. I had to translate it. It's just popped into the chat. I want to see it and hear it. Oibungen. Good word.
Übungen.
Übungen. Is it? There we go.
Übungen.
Oh, right. You add the E when if you can't put a umlaut there. Or if you don't feel like it.
Übungen.
Which is...
Exercises.
There we go. Emily? I have to change keyboards all the time, or I like to. I don't like to click the buttons. Because, like, let's go into lessons, see if it'll give me a German keyboard question.
Das Dorf ist sehr
Yeah.
klein.
So here it has a bunch of buttons where I can just type out, you know, a bunch of different characters. But what I prefer to do, and you'll see me do this a lot when I'm streaming, is I'll hit the window operating system key or Windows key and then space bar, and then you can switch your keyboard layout. And you'll see me switch between those pretty often when I'm trying to type. Now, in Austrian German, they often use AE, UE, OE instead of the umlaut, so I just pretend I learned over there. Perfect. Yeah, no problem.
Das Dorf ist sehr klein.
Das Dorf ist sehr klein. The village is very small.
Meine Tochter hat keinen Job. Sie ist zu jung.
My daughter has no job. She is too young.
Sind deine Eltern reich?
Sind deine Eltern reich? Are your parents rich? Sind deine Eltern reich?
Meine Pflanzen sind schön und ich liebe sie.
My plants are beautiful and I love them. Meine Pflanzen sind schön und ich liebe sie.
Mein Großvater heißt Peter.
Mein Großvater heißt Peter. My grandfather's name is Peter.
Unsere Großeltern haben immer Blumen zu Hause.
Our grandfather always has flowers at home. Oh, right. This was not Großvater. Das war Großeltern, which is grandparents. My mistake. And then, of course, a couple different words change because you go from has to have, so we're doing a plural.
Wie viele Kinder hat deine Großmutter?
Wie viele Kinder hat deine Großmutter? I want to make sure I heard that right.
Wie viele Kinder hat deine Großmutter?
Kinder. Nicht Kindern. Wie viele Kinder hat deine Großmutter? How many children does your grandmother have?
Meine Kinder sind sehr brav.
Meine Kinder sind sehr brav. My children are well behaved, are very well behaved.
Wo wohnt dein Großvater?
Wo wohnt dein Großvater? Where does your grandfather live?
Hat deine Großmutter einen Computer?
Does your grandmother have a computer?
Hat deine Großmutter einen Computer?
Einen, nicht eine. They want to spell it with a C.
Ihre Großeltern leben in Deutschland.
Your Großeltern leben in oder im?
Ihre Großeltern leben in Deutschland.
In Deutschland. Her grandchildren, or no, grandparents live in Germany.
Warum sind deine Geschwister so jung und reich?
Why are your siblings so young and rich? Warum sind deine Geschwister so jung und reich?
Unsere Großeltern haben einen Computer.
Unsere Großeltern haben eine oder einen?
Unsere Großeltern haben einen Computer.
Einen Computer. Your grandparents have a computer.
Meine Geschwister sind cool, ich treffe sie im Café. Meine Geschwister sind cool, ich treffe sie im Café.
Im? I don't hear im.
Meine Geschwister sind cool, ich treffe sie im Café.
Oh, I guess I do hear im now. I wonder if this is one of those situations where you hear the appropriate thing when you're looking at it, and when you're not, you don't. Either way. It makes sense to be in the cafe. Let me grab a quick drink of water here. Okay.
Meine Katze ist manchmal süß, aber nie brav.
My cat is sometimes sweet, but never well behaved. Oh, I wrote but instead of aber. I translated in my head.
Sie kaufen ein Haus in New York. Sie sind reich.
Make sure I got that right. Sie kaufen ein Haus in New York. Sie sind reich. She or they are buying a house in New York. They are rich.
Sie kaufen ein Haus in New York. Sie kaufen ein Haus in New Sie kaufen ein Haus in New York. Sie kaufen ein Haus in New York. Sie sind reich.
Okay. This is they. They're buying a house in New York. They are rich. Yeah, the plural verbs is tough.
Es gibt im Dorf kein Schwimmbad.
There's no swimming pool in the village. Es gibt im Dorf kein Schwimmbad.
Meine Kinder spielen im Park Fußball.
My children are playing soccer at the park. Meine Kinder spielen im Park Fußball.
Es gibt im Dorf nur einen Computer.
Es gibt im Dorf
Es gibt im Dorf nur einen Computer.
nur einen Computer. There's only one village there's only one computer in the village? Yep. Es gibt im Dorf nur einen Computer.
Er trifft seinen Großvater jede Woche.
Was?
Er trifft seinen Großvater jede Woche.
Seinen, that makes sense. He meets his grandfather every week. Er trifft seinen Großvater jede Woche.
Unsere Großeltern haben immer Blumen zu Hause.
Our grandparents... Oh, what did I write? Grandparents always have flowers at home. There we go.
Meine Geschwister sind cool, ich treffe sie in Café.
Okay, meine Geschwister sind cool, ich treffe sie in Café. My sibling is... My siblings, or sibling, I'm not sure which one, if it's singular or plural, are cool. I'm meeting them in the cafe.
Meine Katze ist manchmal süß, aber nie brav.
Change your... and welcome 5QRL. You can they're saying you can change your keyboard input to access the special characters without having to use those buttons. Yes, I'm using I think I'm using that feature when I bring up this menu. Maybe you can just barely see it in the bottom right corner of the screen. Where I switch keyboard layouts. I use the same thing on my Mac too. I have to write in German on there.
Meine Katze ist manchmal süß, aber nie brav.
Manchmal süß, aber nie brav. Right. This is my cat is sometimes sweet, but never well behaved. And I missed an umlaut on Zeus. Okay. I've got 10 mistakes to work through, which is a healthy 20 XP to earn. Let's quickly refresh the page and see where I'm at. 18th place, Nick So Schlecht. Yeah, this leaderboard this week, someone's already at over 2,000 XP. I'm at like what, a fourth of that?
Es ist nachts leise hier.
It is quiet here at night. Es ist nachts leise hier.
Meine Katze ist manchmal süß, aber nie brav.
That's an umlaut. But nie brav.
Meine Geschwister sind cool. Ich treffe sie im Café. Unsere Großeltern haben immer Blumen zu Hause.
Grandparents always have flowers at home.
Meine Eltern wohnen jetzt allein.
Ist dein Bett zu weich?
Is your bed too soft? Oh, it's a question, not a period. I should put a question mark there. It says, is your neighbor friendly? Ist deine Nachbarin freundlich?
Ich wohne im Mehrfamilienhaus.
I live in a apartment building. Ich wohne im Mehrfamilien... Oh, how do you write this? That's the way. There we go. Oh, you wrote that she was act cool, but she's found very funny. I feel like act is only ever... Maybe it's used other times, but I feel like act...
Meine Bettdecke ist weich und rot.
At least the way I see act used on Duolingo and Memrise is usually as like a kind of question, like act? Like, really?
Meine Bettdecke ist weich und rot.
My bedspread is soft and red. Where is the hospital? Wo ist... Oh, I'm just gonna cheat here and get the noun. Das Krankenhaus. Wo ist das Krankenhaus? Where's the hospital? All right. Should be in like what, 11th place there? 12th? I guess other people are earning XP at the same time I am. Let's see. Oh, they're actually quite a ways ahead. At 591 to 649. What should we attempt to make legit? I guess I could do something different today. Is there anything here I haven't really done? How about opinions?
Fahrräder sind billig, aber Autos sind teuer.
These bicycles? Yeah,
Fahrräder.
bicycles are cheap, but cars are expensive. Okay, Fahrräder sind billig, aber Autos sind teuer.
Die Katzen essen jeden Tag Fisch mit Salat.
Jeden Tag Fisch mit Salat. Fish gets uppercase too.
Die Katzen essen jeden Tag Fisch mit Salat.
The cats eat fish with salad every day. Die Katzen essen jeden Tag Fisch mit Salat.
Ich liebe Pizza mit Ananas, aber das ist nicht gesund.
I love pizza with pineapple, but that is not healthy. I don't know what they're talking about. I eat that way a lot of times. Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever seen a cat eat vegetables unless they're trying to ruin your plants for some reason, or it's like catnip or something. I love pizza with pineapple, but that is not healthy. Ich liebe Pizza mit Ananas, aber das ist nicht gesund. I heard about something recently called, I guess this is maybe not so recent. I probably talked about it on here before, but it was Toast Hawaii. Is that what they call it? Toast Hawaii. Yeah. This is a German thing. Toast Hawaii, everybody. It's a piece of toast with some ham, I guess, and then pineapple, and I guess this is a cherry. It's probably good. I don't know. Maybe there's cheese on there too. I don't know. Open sandwich consisting of a slice of toast with ham and cheese and a maraschino cherry in the middle of a pineapple slice, broiled so the cheese starts to melt. Probably good, but also it has nothing to do with Hawaii. But yeah. I think that's very funny. And I've never, people here, obviously, I live in Hawaii, so people here talk about, people talk about Hawaiian pizza here, but only to say like, hey, of course, that wasn't made here. It's not Hawaiian at all. But I don't think anyone knows about Toast Hawaii. And so I heard some Germans talking about on some Discords that I'm on. And every time they talk about it, I just think it's so funny. It has nothing to do with Hawaii at all. There's a question too. Is that fact but not challenging fact? Sentence structure comment? I'm not sure.
Meine Mama denkt, Kekse sind gesünder als Gemüse.
Mama denkt was?
Meine Mama denkt, Kekse sind gesünder als Gemüse.
Gesünder als Gemüse. My mom thinks that cookies are as healthy as vegetables. Gesünder. Oh, I missed an R. Oh, are healthier. Right. The R would make that clear. Are healthier than vegetables. Wow. I don't think that's true. I like to cook. I like to bake cookies, but not. Definitely don't think that they're healthier than vegetables. You think gummy bears are better than apple cake? Whoa, this is a complicated sentence. I like this category. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Cheese. I don't think that made much sense either. Like, I don't think you would say bicycles are cheap, but cars are expensive. Like that doesn't make sense. I agree. It's kind of a weird thing to say. There's a couple different phrases I'll come across here that don't make any sense at all in English. Or they are not necessarily incorrect. They're just not something any human would ever say that I'd hear. Do you think gummy bears are better than apple cake? Wow. Thanks, du das. Oh my gosh. Spambot time. Yeah, they're gone. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I'm Aeon says, and you're left wondering if it's just Duo being weird or whether it's legit formulated different in German. Yeah, and I have no idea. Denkst du das? What is this? Gummy Baron? Gummy Baron sind besser als Apfelkuchen? Did I do that right? Nope. No das. Oh, they didn't even say that, so it doesn't make sense. Entschuldigung. Denkst du Gummibarchen sind besser als Apfelkuchen? Actually, I'm pretty happy I was pretty close on some of these things, so I'm not that disappointed I got this wrong.
Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen.
Ich möchte meinen Eltern was? Fahrräder kaufen. Was? Did I get that right?
Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen. Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen. Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen.
I don't think there was any kind of sign in.
Ich möchte
That would
meinen
make
Eltern
sense.
6 Fahrräder kaufen.
Oh, and I put the Umlaut in the wrong place on Fahrräder. Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen. I'd like to buy 6 bicycles for my parents. Why do they need so many bikes? I figure it makes sense that there'll be common phasing that doesn't quite map, and then when you're learning words, a direct literal translation can make it easier to see and understand that those differences exist. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, yes, and the Shen gets attached because they're little. I heard someone using, I guess, a trick where they just kind of attached Chen to everything in German so that they didn't have to like know something about the language. It was very strange. Yeah. Or ist oder. Cars sind Autos. Roll ist what? Oh yeah, Roll ist Brötchen. Teacher ist Lehrer. Train ist Zeug.
Er muss seiner Mama zustimmen, sie backt am besten.
Was?
Er muss seiner Mama zustimmen, sie backt am besten.
It's talking so fast.
Muss seiner Mama. Er muss seiner Mama zustimmen, sie backt am besten.
Zustimmen. Oh, I've never heard that word before.
Sie. Er muss seiner Mama zustimmen, sie backt am besten. Am besten.
He has to agree with his mom. She bakes the best. Okay, I guess so.
Was schmeckt besser? Gummibärchen oder eine Brezel?
Ooh, that's a tough one. What tastes better? What tastes better? Gummy bears or a pretzel? I think when I was a kid I probably would have said gummy bears, but now I'd say a pretzel. What do y'all think in the chat? Okay, zustimmen ist agree, or in non-infinitive ich stimme etwas zu. Huh. Yeah, I definitely am more of a pretzel person now I'm older. Like a great pretzel. Yeah, I mean, it really does depend on the... I don't know. I'd like it like a... You know, crunchy pretzels are great with like some hummus. Yeah. And like a nice like large soft pretzel that's been baked well. That's really good. I've never had gummy bears in Germany, but I've had pretzels at German restaurants. I don't know if those compare. Anyway, to find is finden.
Finden.
To read is lesen.
Lesen.
Uncle is Onkel.
Onkel.
Bier is Bier.
Bier.
I had a German beer earlier tonight. Katz is Katzen.
Katzen.
Sie muss der Ärztin zustimmen. Zucker ist schlecht.
She has to agree with the doctor. Sugar is bad. What? Okay. Sie muss der Ärztin zustimmen. Zucker ist schlecht. Okay. There are too many cars in the city center. And the place where I grew up, Philadelphia, has really great pretzels. Yeah. We had soft pretzels so often. And every time I go back to Philadelphia, I bring a bunch back on the plane too. So they're really, really good. They're not actually, ones I prefer the best are kind of the worst ones. They're a little soft and even like a little damp. That's fine. I enjoy it. Which is gross. There are too many cars in the city center. Es gibt zu viele Auto. Is that right? Why do I feel like it's viele? Zu viel Auto im Stadt Zentrum. I don't know. It is zu viele Autos because we're talking about multiple cars. That's why it was zu viele instead of wir. Yeah. That's why I entered that the first time. I should have kept that. And then I would have also needed the S on Autos. Pineapple is healthy, but cookies are not so healthy. Yeah, Ananas sind gesund, aber Kekse sind nicht so gesund. Oh, they just want ist. Okay, weird. The cats eat fish salad every day. Do cats essen? Oh, how about die fressen? Fressen Fisch mit Salat. Oh, jeden Tag. Where does the jeden Tag go? Fressen jeden Tag. What did I get wrong? Oh, it's essen, nicht fressen. Yeah, there's so many different ways to pluralize words in German. And like what babies and autos. Those are the two I can think off the top of my head that end in S. Muesli with yogurt is healthy, but is pineapple healthy? Muesli mit Joghurt ist gesund, aber ist Ananas gesünder? I don't know. I'm gonna get this wrong. Oh, I got it right. I just need a umlaut on the U. I can agree with my dad. Doner kebab ist besser. Is better. I'm gonna use the word bank. Thought again, things wrong. Ich kann meinem Papa zustimmen. Döner ist besser. I think that's right. It might be a bist. Nope, it was ist. Good. Ich kann meinem Papa zustimmen. Döner ist besser. I can agree with my dad. Doner kebab is better. I like to buy 6 bicycles for my parents. Ich möchte 6 Räder kaufen, and you have to put in somewhere here. Ich möchte for, what is this, for meinen Eltern? What did I get wrong? Oh, no, for. Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen. Interesting.
Meine Mama denkt, Kekse sind gesünder als Gemüse.
That kid, like, can you imagine, like, a little kid like that trying to haul 6 bikes back on their own?
Meine Mama denkt, Kekse sind gesünder als Gemüse.
So yeah, this is our old favorite here. My mom thinks that thinks that cookies are healthier than vegetables. Meine Mama denkt, Kekse sind gesünder als Gemüse.
Meine Mama denkt, Kekse sind gesünder als Gemüse.
Yeah. You think gummy bears are better than apple cake? Okay, I'm going to go back to the word bank.
Denkst
to...
du, Gummibärchen
Gummibärchen sind
Sind. Besser.
besser als Apfelkuchen.
Apfelkuchen.
All right.
Stadtzentrum.
There are too many cars in the city center. Es
Es
gibt
gibt
zu
zu
viele
viele
Autos.
Autos
im
im Stadtzentrum.
Yep. Pineapples are healthy, but cookies are not so healthy. Ananas.
Ananas
Oh,
ist
ist.
gesund, aber
Aber Kekse.
Kekse sind nicht so gesund.
Ananas ist gesund, aber Kekse sind nicht so gesund. Pineapple is healthy, but cookies are not so healthy. The cats eat fish with salad every day. Die Katze. Katzen. Where is it? Essen
Fisch
mit Salat
Salat
jeden
jeden
Tag.
Tag.
I feel like the jeden Tag goes earlier in the sentence. Yeah, jeden Tag.
Fisch Tag mit Salat.
Die Katze essen jeden Tag Fisch mit Salat. The cats eat fish with salad every day. Das ist richtig. I'd like to buy 6 bicycles for my parents.
Ich möchte.
Really don't put 4 in here. Just never say. You say who you're buying them for, but you don't. I guess the implication is obvious. I don't know. It seems strange.
Meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen.
Ich möchte meinen Eltern 6 Fahrräder kaufen. Okay. I think I'm gonna switch over to Memrise after this. I like that opinions category though. Even though it was a little tough, it was neat to do something different, and it was good to see opinions, which are a little bit different than some of the other stuff that we've been trying. All right, let's go over Memrise here. We got some Learn with Locals.
Komm, ich zeig dir die Stadt.
Komm, ich zeig dir die Stadt. Come, let me show you the city.
Komm, ich zeig dir die Stadt.
Was wollt ihr machen?
What do you want to do?
Was wollt ihr machen?
Es gibt viel zu sehen.
Es gibt viel zu sehen.
Es gibt viel zu sehen.
There's so much to see.
Der Onkel, die Onkel.
Der Onkel, die Onkel.
Die Großmutter, die Großmütter.
The grandmother,
Die
grandmothers.
Großmutter, die Großmütter.
Die Tochter, die Töchter.
Of the 4 is dropped thanks to Aeon. The 4 is dropped because German has dative is that even a word in English? Declensions. So there's non-ambiguity as to the relation of the parents to the bike. Okay, that makes sense. I think. Die Tochter. I mean.
Die Tochter, die Töchter.
Der Bruder, die Brüder.
Oh, hey, how about that? That's a word. I've never heard of that word before. In linguistics, declension is the changing of the form of a word, generally to express its syntactic function. Wow. By the way of some inflection. Okay, so anything with a dative ending / pronoun is either to, for, with something. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Der Bruder, die Brüder.
Der Bruder, die Brüder.
14.
14.
14.
So in a D der
Die
das
Meeresfrüchte.
table, dative is the third one. Okay.
Die Meeresfrüchte.
The fish.
Die Meeresfrüchte.
Or the ocean food. Fruit of the sea. Die Stadt.
Die Stadt.
The city. To show, that's zeigen.
Zeigen.
Yeah, zeigen. There are, es gibt.
Es gibt.
The center. Das Zentrum.
Das Zentrum.
Too little is zu wenig.
Zu wenig.
The Berlin Wall is die Berliner Mauer.
Die Berliner Mauer.
Berliner Mauer.
Du siehst aus wie sie.
You look like her.
Du siehst aus wie sie.
Sie ist meine Mutter.
She's my mother.
Sie ist meine Mutter.
Ich bin 30 Jahre alt.
I forgot the Yara.
Ich
I'm
bin
30 years
30
old.
Jahre alt.
Why is the... Oh my gosh, that German
Nein,
was
das
so
ist
loud.
nicht meine Schwester.
Nein, das ist nicht meine Schwester.
Der Großvater, die Großväter.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a kind of long slog for me to get that stuff memorized. I have to say I already feel myself kind of slipping into the thing where I just memorize I don't even memorize, I just kind of feel what's right. I don't even know how to explain it, but I guess after reading and listening to enough German, sometimes I can tell what sounds right, which is basically what I do with English too. I wish I could say that there was some great reason that I've memorized things, so sometimes I know what's right, but no. Yeah, it is natural language learning, but also I'd like to understand it on a different level.
Der Großvater, die Großväter.
Der Großvater.
Maybe that can come
Die
later.
Großväter.
Großfather, the grandfather, the grandfathers. All right, let's do another learn with locals. About 7 minutes left. How old are you? Wie alt bist du?
Wie alt bist du?
It's like she was deep in thought about it.
Wie alt bist du?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I've come to know where the jeden Tag goes in a sentence versus in English we might say I eat pasta every day, but in German it's I eat every day pasta. Or sometimes I guess you put the eat at the end of the sentence. I'm not even sure why.
Die Kreuzung.
Because it's the verb. Die Kreuzung, the crossing, the intersection.
Rechts.
Nix. Die Kreuzung. Oh, it wants me to spell it now.
Die Kreuzung.
Yeah, everyday pasta.
Rechts.
Vorbei.
Passed over.
Vorbei.
Das ist vorbei.
Vorbei. Über.
Überbewertet. Übrigens, that's not the same thing. Across. Over, about. Über. Vorbei is passed
Vorbei.
over.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
We have to walk across the street. Ooh, that's a new phrase.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
Du musst über die Straße gehen. We have to walk across the street.
Vorbei.
Passed
Vorbei.
over.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
Cross
Über.
over, about.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
Cross
Über.
over, about.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
I'm excited because in 5 minutes we're going to play some 1.0 of Teardown. I'll punch that up so I don't forget. Hopefully my computer doesn't explode.
Du musst über die Straße.
Du musst über die Straße gehen.
Yeah, they've got them in a lot of different locations, so I feel like they must have hired their days out for a while. They did good work. A lot of them seem pretty professional. At least to me. Some of them seem less professional though. I know that I think users can upload their own courses to here. So another thing I wanted to try was Seedlang. It's one they're always talking about on Easy German. In fact, you can see them here. Let me actually see if I have an account with this. I'm going to hide the screen for a second while I attempt to log in. I think I do. There it is. Yeah, absolutely. that is a big thing. That is the thing that really bugs me with Duolingo is oftentimes I'm listening to it and I can't hear the word ending like at all. Like, so I won't know if it's minor. Yeah, I do have a login for Seedlang. All right. I've logged into Seedlang, but I'm trying to see. Oh, it's not actually. I guess because I have ads blocked, it's not actually showing me. What the deal is with the website. Like, it's not showing me like what the cost would be. Just I wanted to know so I could talk about it. Why are they not showing me the cost? Like, here, I'll show you. So here's the Seedlang upsell page. I've turned off my ad blocker. And I don't see any actual price on here. It just says that's 40% off to GoPro. But then it doesn't show anything else. Well, I still want to check it out. So... Wait, will this work? No. Same thing. I think there's a missing button, like right here. I think it's like a legitimate bug. Like, I bet if I look at the source code to this page... Oh man, the element inspector in this browser of Vivaldi is kind of strange. It shows up on the right, but that's fine because it actually kind of makes sense. You know what? Actually, I probably shouldn't look at the source code while I'm logged into my account. But nevertheless, let me try to make this. Oh, here you go. Introduction. So take a look at this. Wants to use my microphone. I don't even have a microphone hooked up to that computer. I'll hit allow, but that's not going to help. Carrie asked some of her friends some introduction of questions on the streets of Berlin. The questions "Wer bist du?" oder "Woher kommst du?" are used when someone asks you to introduce yourself in German. Right. I'm familiar with these things.
Wer bist du?
Oh, cool. Oh, and then they want you to repeat it, but there's no microphone hooked up to here, so I won't hear anything. Wer bist du? Yeah.
Ich heiße Emma.
Okay, so Emma. I feel I clicked this button even though it can't hear me, which is hilarious.
Ich bin Cindy.
Ich bin Cindy. Okay, so I actually love that this video exists because it I guess it's supposed to play your own audio back, but I'm not hearing it at least. And it certainly wouldn't have any audio for me to get, but the I like this lesson actually, particularly this video in particular, just because you get to hear the other version of instead of saying ich, they say sie sagt ich. And then I guess they'd also say like Milch instead of milk. Instead of Milch. There's a bunch of different words that have a similar ending. And some people pronounce one way, some people pronounce another way. It bothered me for quite a while until I figured out some people just pronounce it differently. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'm not sure if I'd want to have to listen to my own voice while I'm streaming. Because that would be strange.
Ich heiße Manuel.
Ich heiße Manuel. Sagt ich. Sie sagt ich auch, ja. Ich heiße Manuel. Hey, Bourbonback, welcome. Actually, we're just about to end our German learning for the night, but I'll be playing a different game than usual, called Teardown, where we get to blow up some buildings and stuff. Ich heiße Manuel. And we're checking out
Ich heiße Marie.
Seedlang. Sie sagt ich oder ich?
Ich heiße Marie.
Ich.
Ich heiße
Yeah,
Marie.
ich. Though kind of a less strong ich. Ich heiße Marie. Ich heiße Marie. Huh. Well, this is cool. Even if I can't do the actual thing, it's kind of neat. Who is, wer? Ich bin. What? I am? Nicht ich bin? Ich heißt. Ich heiße. Oh, it's neither ich nor ish. The soft CH sound is a sound that English simply doesn't have. That's definitely possible. That's also why I have a problem with like Brötchen. Forvo, interesting. Let's see. Who are you? Wer bist du? Oh, I can make it bigger. There we go. Should be able to see it a little easier now, maybe. Though this is definitely phone shaped.
Jetzt bist du dran. Beantworte die Frage mit deinen eigenen Worten.
Eigenen. This is eigenen. Own. Your own? Okay. With your own words. Answer the questions with your own words. No, cancel. Good.
Wer bist du?
Oh yeah, cute. Cute. Before you do the K sound. What? Was? Huh. Not sure. I'm not sure I can hear that there's any difference before I say C in cute. Soft hissed, huh? Forvo. What's this Forvo? This is English only? They must have other languages. Here we go. German English. What? What German? Oh, English to German. There we go. Example. Oh, is this just not going to work unless you pay the money? Weird. Oh, now it loaded. After I typed in something else entirely. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to type in an English thing and it shows me the pronunciation. Here we go. Yes.
Ich.
Yeah, so you can get a bunch of different people pronouncing it. That's cool. Make this a little bit bigger so everyone can see. This is the Forvo that Aeon was talking about.
Wer bist du?
Wer bist du? Oh, who are you? Oh, answer using your own words. I can type it in. So, ich. I said Jack. Oh, the NuclearMonster. That's cool. Seedlang is nice.
Dein Deutsch ist beeindruckend. Du wirst immer besser.
Nice. Good job. Thanks, Carrie. Well, it's neat. We tried 2 different tools tonight. In addition to our usual Duolingo and Memrise, we tried, I tried Seedlang and Forvo a little bit, which I guess is less of a tutorialization or gamification, but just showing you different pronunciation. Huh. Let's so I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back in a minute with Teardown, which actually reminds me, I'm not sure I finished something. I need to check something while we're on break. But thank you for tuning in. If this is where we're saying goodbye, then goodbye. But otherwise, I'll be right back in a minute if you're watching live with some Teardown 1.0.